Good morning, Eagles. Today is September 19th, and these are your morning announcements.
Attention Eagle Scholars, there is a mandatory meeting on Wednesday, September 27th in the auditorium during advisory. You must attend the meeting in order to remain in the program. Contact Mr. Hughes for details.
On Sunday, September 24th, the Venture crew will have a canoe outing on Huron River. Please see Mr. Nelson in room 504 if you're interested.
Seniors, this Friday is the last day to order the senior package, which includes a jersey, yearbook, and a congratulations message in the yearbook. Pick up your order forms in your English 12 classroom.
Don't forget to order your pink shirt for Pink Out Day during Spirit Week. Orders are due by September 21st to either Ms. Hun in the counseling office or Ms. Sikowski in the ESC.
Last year, students in media production produced documentaries based on theme, My City, My Story. One of those documentaries is about driving while black. Let's go to that video now.
Driving while black is a serious epidemic in America.
Maybe we can talk about the reason why I feel I was pulled over is because the type of vehicle I had. I had a modern 2016 Charger, and I live in the city of Inkster, and therefore there's police that look for certain cars, and my car fit the description of a bad boy's car.
Set of us, there were 5 African-American men in the car, driving down the New Jersey Turnpike. I think we were coming from New York. I don't remember what we were doing, but back to where we were living in New Jersey. And the driver just looked up and says, "Hey, there's a police car following me." We were wondering why, because he hadn't been doing anything unusual. He didn't drive any differently than any of the rest of us did.
People of color have been experiencing this for some time now, but it has become more prevalent as videos of these incidents surface seemingly daily.
Try to justify yourself on the side of the highway to a state patrolman when you're just trying to come home from a funeral, which is what happened to us in May of 1992.
These stops can lead to unwarranted searches by the officers stopping the people of color.
I wasn't doing anything illegal. I wasn't speeding. I was simply passing the police officer in an opposite direction. And because of my vehicle type, it had chrome wheels. It was really fancy, and it had dark tinted windows. That's what I assumed I got pulled over for, and later found out that's what the officer told me.
These stops rattle people of color and are nerve-wracking due to the possibility of being arrested while doing nothing wrong. This is not something new, though.
A black family.
A black family, and I'm sure they thought, criminals, bad guys. And I'm thinking to myself, this is terrible. I went to Harvard Law School for this, but at that point, that degree meant nothing.
Most people of color can relate to this as they are the ones who are targeted for random traffic stops.
I was trying to come to a stop at a traffic light during a snowstorm, and the road was very slippery, and my car actually literally slid into the middle of the intersection. And he pulled me over for running a red light.
Kind of did change a little bit, where I honestly told the officers, I said, "Hey, you stopped me for one thing, and now you're asking additional questions, and I've cleared what you've wanted." And I told him, I said, "I'm a little frazzled right now and uncomfortable because there's a lot of things going on."
No matter who you are as a person of color, you can and will be targeted, as seen in the case of Judge Robert Wilkins.
It was the color of my skin. And we learned that because after we sued the Maryland State Police, we actually got a document in the discovery process where they said that they were targeting African Americans in rental cars on that very stretch of the highway because they were the drug dealers.
I don't think anybody would have helped out, and particularly in those days, things, this concern about, private profiling wasn't as in the news. And so people just thought, well, the officer's just doing his job, and whatever those guys get is what they deserve.
Today will be a high of 74 and a low of 65. THTV would like to wish a happy birthday to Shanice Lauder. Now let's go back to Kiera for today's sports. Today the girls swim team competes against Annapolis here at home. The meet starts at 6. The girls cross country meets at Fort Wood Park. Their meet starts at 4 p.m.
Have a great day, Thurston.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.